Guys, our farm got flooded. Well, this is not a surprise to me in this part of the city where I carry my poultry farm operation in Limber, precisely along Manawobe after Down Beach, guys. Today I'm going to be talking to you about some key factors you need to consider, which are very crucial when you are considering your site for the building of your poultry operations. Okay, so you want to stick around because these factors are going to help you. Okay, so you can see everywhere is flooded, but we did a good job, guys. We did a good job. You can see our fence right there, and even the fence, it was stone oriented foundation. And looking at the main pen itself, the foundation was raised up. Okay, the foundation was raised up. This is because I did some studies, I asked questions, and I did some surveys to know that this part of the farm, it is flooded, so something needs to be done about the foundation. You can see how we raised it up. It was expensive, guys, during the building, during the construction, but then you just need to have the picture of the future in mind for everything you're trying to do. Okay, so take these factors very seriously. Number one, zoning regulations. You want to check with local zoning regulations to ensure that you can legally operate a poultry farm on the chosen site. Now make sure that the site is zoned for agricultural use and that there are no restrictions on poultry farming operation. You can see even the recent small building structure which I constructed outside, I still did the same thing to raise it up, guys. These things are very important in the long run, guys. You don't want to manage, guys, because failure to do so in the chosen area, you are going to find yourself in a huge dilemma. Okay, guys, I'm gonna be taking you inside very shortly. Number two, accessibility. Now you want to choose a site that is easily accessible by road and transportation of supplies, equipment, and birds. Accessibility to utilities such as water, electricity is also very important. You can see inside is actually very dried, guys, very dried, no losses incurred, guys, as a result of the flood. I just thought of doing this video to tell you about the factors to consider when choosing your site for your poultry construction. Okay, let's talk about number three, biosecurity. You want to select the site that minimizes the risk of disease transmission to your flock. Okay, ideally the site should be located away from other poultry farms and wild bird populations to reduce the risk of diseases outbreak. Okay, looking at these guys, they are very dried inside, but there is a struggle that comes with raising birds during rainy season. It's not everyone's business during rainy season, okay, because the struggles are numerous. But if you can master the act and you can master the factors that lead to your success in all weather conditions, guys, you will also be having a very good market. Looking at these guys at day 35, day 36 now, most of them have attained 1.7, 1.8 kilogram, which is just absolutely mind-blowing. I've been sharing our success tips and the factors put in place to achieve this success result. If you are new to my YouTube channel, please check the links in the description and the top comment of this video to watch my previous videos. Don't also forget to join the family by clicking the like button and subscribe so that you'll be the first to be notified anytime I release a new video. Okay, guys, so let's talk about number four, drainage and topography. Ensure that the site is proper or has proper drainage to prevent water lodging, which can lead to health issues for your birds. Okay, and the topography of the site should also be suitable for construction and easy maintenance of the poultry farm building. Okay, now this batch is of 2,131 birds, and the mortality from day one right up to today, it is 80 birds lost. Okay, which is not up to 5%. Massive and awesome right there. a lot of factors put together, which I discussed in my previous videos. So go watch my previous videos, okay, guys? Number 5, ensure environmental factors, okay? You can see even on the other side too, it's still floated, but we are saving inside, guys. Consider environmental factors such as prevailing winds, sunlight exposure, and temperature variations. Choose a site that provides good ventilation, natural light, and protection from extreme weather conditions, okay? Putting these factors into play, guys, even though it is a struggle to raise birds during rainy season, it is not everyone's business, like I told you, because we have different farmers. Some are seasonal farmers. They do it just when the seasons are favorable, when the conditions, the weather conditions are favorable. There are those of us like me, myself, who is always taking the risk to do it all seasons, okay? Number 6, size and expansion potential. Now, access the size of the site to ensure it can accommodate the desired number of birds and future expansion if needed. Consider factors such as space for additional buildings, feed storage, and water management facilities. Okay, this point is very, very important. Believe it or not, at one point in your poultry operation business, you will come in a dilemma of wanting more space or wanting an additional building, just like what I find myself into right now. Because right now in this pen that you are seeing, this is actually a 2,000 capacity, okay, give or take 2,000 capacity day one right up to maturity. But you saw what I did. I added a structure in between, which is called a banda, which I'm going to be showing you very shortly, where I still have like 1,500 1,600 birds up there, guys. So give or take right now on a building that was supposed to just accommodate how many birds? 2,000 birds. We have 3,500 to 3,700 birds as we speak, okay, which is as a result of size and expansion potential, which we are working on doing some kind of expansion soon. Let's talk about number 7, security. Choose a site that is secure and fenced to prevent unauthorized access and protect the birds from predators. Okay, I showed you our fence. It is a large structure. It is a large place, a piece of land. It isn't rented. It is owned personally. That is another thing, guys. But if you can't buy a land, then you can rent it, no problem with that. But if you can, also fence it, because fencing it, you also tell people that there is no road, there shouldn't be any direct entry, because your poultry farm shouldn't be like a museum, right? Number 8, which is the last point, let me talk to you about utilities and infrastructures. Okay, now you want to ensure that the site has access to essential utilities such as water, electricity, and gas. You want to consider the availability of infrastructure such as feed storage facilities, processing plants, and veterinary services in that area, which is very, very important. Okay, now you can see our young birds right up there. I told you what we have up here is like 1,500 1,600 guys, and that they are at their day, they should be day 12, the 12th of their life, and they are doing awesome, guys. They are doing awesome. If you haven't watched my videos on how to brood day-old chicks, now you want to watch that video, because it's going to explain to you every step, every bit of factors that you need to achieve a better brooding of your birds. Remember, the initial very early stages of their life, it is crucial to achieving the results that we have beneath, okay, which is just absolutely mind-blowing. Now, putting all these factors in play and being very observant to what is going on, happening, and being present in your poultry farm, knowing that this is what you do, it is going to lead you to just one thing, and that thing is success. So I wish you a happy poultry operation, be it you're currently looking for a site to construct your poultry farm. Please put and consider these factors. See you.